Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Kirby. I am a senior studying civil engineering, and today I'm going to take you along with me to Ambler campus to watch senior design team B01A compete in the student steel bridge competition. Hey guys, so I'm here with Ian Nelson. He is the team captain for team B01A. Ian, tell us what's going to happen here today.
So we are going to be building our bridge. We're going to aim for 10 minutes or less. We'll do the aesthetics checks and other judging, and then we'll load test it and see what happens.
Awesome. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
The AISC offered a compete from campus. So it was, you kind of had to provide materials for the most part, but you could just film it and then have a judge come, and then you could submit your recordings. We were very fortunate enough, especially to Beth and Susan. Without them, this would have been impossible to do. They were huge in allowing us to work at Bright Hall. That was awesome. And then they were just always there to support us and get us whatever we needed.
After getting on this steel bridge team, we were given the criteria from the AISC Student Steel Bridge Competition, the manual, and we were asked to construct a bridge that would replace, the Katy State Trail part. We're supposed to make a 1/10 scale model because the bridge there was destroyed due to a flood.
Basically, the first thing we did was we went through the rules very diligently just to make sure we had a good understanding. Then our team of 6 kind of broke down into 3 teams of 2. Jake took charge of construction. Anything related to construction was Jake's idea, and he did a great job with that. Dan is in charge of putting the shop drawings together and just checking them for continuity, making them neat. Maria, definitely the brains. All of the calculations went through Maria. Ryan was in charge of all the finances and just making sure we had everything we need. And Trevor was our utility guy, just helping out wherever necessary.
During the design process, during the construction process, we each had our own tasks to do. And like even Jake, he laid out steps after the 45-minute run. He took a lot of time taking these steps in order to let us all know what we had to do at each time.
Being able to practice every week was something that drilled it into our heads of what our specific job was within this project and the goals we needed to get done in building, or just getting necessary tools or materials and being able to get that done on basically a weekly basis.
Unofficial construction time was 11 minutes and 31 seconds, but they will have to factor in several small penalties, which include like dropping nuts and bolts and not having a nut or bolt here or there like tightened all the way.
All right, so now they're going to be assessed to see if they got any points reduced for dropping anything or committing any safety violations. And then I believe we're going to start the load testing to see how this thing holds up.
First test they did was the lateral load test. So we had an apparatus set up and you pull on the bridge from the side of a load of 50 pounds. And that passed with 0 deflection there. And then for the vertical load test, the ideal situation is you hold 25,000 pounds, or no, 2,500 pounds.
All right, so we are vertical load testing right now. We have about 1,700 pounds on here, and she is bending, but she has not broken yet. So let's see what happens.
In classes, a lot of the times, for a lot of the structural classes, we'll be given, a certain section of members, and we'll have to calculate everything on that. In this case, we started completely from scratch. All we were given was, it's got to be this long and touch in these 4 points, make it work. It was very eye-opening experience.
We had to do everything from the design and the manufacturing and then the building of it it really teaches us, like in the company, what we're going to be doing for an entire project, along with getting that construction experience, being able to actually realize when I'm designing it in the field, I'm not the one building it, but here I have to understand we have to build it this certain way, and you have to consider it a little bit more.
We gained a ton of experience.
Mhm.
I'd like to think now we have formed a very tight bond, and I hope I can work with everybody on the team in the future in some capacity. And then we also hope we can set up next year's team success, because they have like a steady partnership now with North Monco to have their bridge built. They'll have ours to use as an example, and we want to give them the option to modify our bridge should they run into any issues with acquiring materials again. So that it was just getting that experience, these great friendships, and setting up next year's team for success.